Despite all the protests made by Google, they've decided to resume business with the Chinese government. As you may recall, China discontinued the use of the popular search engine after Google complained about being censored. It was a nonsense complaint given that Google signed on to the censorship as a part of their agreement to do business in China. Once the situation began to heat up, Google accused the Chinese government of hacking their service, a claim that is yet to be backed up by any evidence. Now, normally, I would believe such a claim. China has taken such actions in the past. However, given the lack of evidence and the timing of the claim, I'm inclined to disbelieve it. The timing of this incident could not have been any more convenient. This accusation of agreed-to censorship and supposed hacking came as the U.S. was accusing China of all sorts of wrongdoing in the economic situation between them as it was heating up. The move was seen by many to be politically motivated at the behest of Hillary Clinton, who was the main political force on it at the time, all of which now has proven to be essentially useless considering Google has resumed its service where the censorship still remains. However, I think an important point in this situation over what has happened is how China has actually won this little battle. It was, of course, expected that China would not back down to criticism of its censorship. I mean, that's a complete given. However, after Google let loose the crocodile tears for censorship, having previously agreed to them, they made all their righteous indignation speeches, but eventually returned to do business. Now, however, they are reported to be making less money than they did under the previous agreement. The exact amount is not known as of this broadcast, but it is rumored to be much less. Now, this has a twofold benefit to China. They save face, which is very important in China, making them look strong, and they've managed to hang on to their service, or hang on to using them in the end. This makes it appear as though Google came crawling back to China asking for forgiveness, which is not far from the truth. After all, Google does want their money, and this may be related to Google's 30% drop in stock price this year. Second, it saves China from having to create an alternative search engine, possibly saving them all kinds of research and development money and resources. In the end, really China won in this whole situation. Essentially, all for no benefit to Google whatsoever.